I'm feeling super indecisive about my November reading plan. So is it going to be an NBR? Is it going to be a TBR? Let's find out together. Hey everyone, welcome back to Andrew's Wizardly Reads. And today, guys, I'm giving you my November reading plans. But whether or not that's an NBR, which is a might be read, or a TBR, which is a to be read, I couldn't tell you one way or the other. Before we get into this, please do me a favor, like this video and subscribe to the channel as it does help the channel grow. You can check the description box down below for links to all of my social media, including links to my Patreon/book club, which you can join for as little as $1 a month, as well as the Wizards Enclave Discord if you want to join a great bookish community. With that out of the way, guys, I am all over the place. I've already tried to record this video, I think 5 or 6 times, and I just keep waffling all over the place. So hopefully this is the one where I get through the whole video and I tell you what I want to read. Essentially, the two that are kind of like amorphously just kind of floating around out here are Empire of the Dawn, which is Empire of the Vampire book number 3, because I really want to read it, but it's just like it's speaking to me, but it's not speaking to me. And then we've got Empire of Grass by Tad Williams, which is Last King of Ostenard book number 2. And for some reason, I want to read both of the books, but at the same time, they're not really calling to me, so I've created a list of other books, but if any of these books in this stack don't work for me, I can then reach for either one of these and I'll be good to go. So those are my maybes, and hopefully my mood kind of stabilizes and I read and I have a great reading month, but we'll just have to see what happens. Now, one of the ones that I definitely want to read is book number 3 in the Hellborn King saga. This is Queen of Scorn. I've read book 1, I've read book 2, I've read the prequel novella. I've loved all of them. And I'm really excited for Queen of Scorn. I did the cover reveal for it. I think this was last year. And I've just been anxiously waiting to get my hands on this 200,000 word chunker that is going to look fantastic on my shelf when I finally have it in my collection. And it's going to be going right here, which means I'm going to have to unfront face the Hunter. Much sad, but then I'll have Queen of Scorn in my collection, so this is going to be a good thing. It's grim dark, it is just bleak, and frankly, I'm just excited to get my hands on this. So that is book number 1 in my reading plans. Book number 2 would, of course, be Primal Hunter by Zogarth, specifically Primal Hunter 4. I'm really excited for this. I loved Primal Hunter 3. It felt like a huge return to form. We've got Jake. He's post-integration on Earth. He's getting more powerful. He's making bird friends and just all sorts of stuff is going on in this world, and I'm excited to see where it goes next. There is currently an Indiegogo getting ready to launch for premium editions of book 1 through 3. I'm really tempted to back this and get those on my shelf. I don't know where I'd put them, but they'd be on my shelf. So we'll see. I haven't quite decided yet, but who knows? I'll link it in the description box down below if it's something you're interested in checking out, because I know I am. I'm on the fence about everything right now. So those are what I don't own physically, because obviously I do Primal Hunter on audio. But let's talk about the physical books. And essentially, this is something I just grabbed off the shelf like not 10 minutes ago, and I've had this stack set aside for at least a month, and I was like, you know what, like I've got 2 months left in the year, and I've got 2 books left in this series. It fits perfectly. I've been complaining about not finishing this series for a couple years now, and so David Gemmell, Ravenheart, this is Rigante number 3. I just need to make it happen. And I've read, I think, the first 10% of this in March, and I was like, that's great. Of course, I was on vacation, so I got distracted very easily, and I never came back and finished it. I would love to finish Ravenheart. It has been staring at me from the shelves for a long time, and it's just time. So David Gemmell, let's get this done. I am gonna need your help to just motivate me to read David Gemmell. So comment something down below, something motivational, something that is going to just push me to get this done, because I need your help, because I keep putting it off for no particular reason. And frankly, at this point, it's becoming annoying to not only me, but I'm sure it's becoming annoying to you. So give me a good chastising in the comments section down below. I need your help. We've got this one as well. This is Dean Koontz, One Door Away from Heaven. And essentially, this one sounds really cool. I know, like, I've been told pre-2000s Dean Koontz is like Prime Koontz, but this is like 2001. And I did a short asking people to recommend their favorite Dean Koontz to me, and someone recommended this one to me. So I picked it up on mass market paperback. In fact, like, for a mass market paperback, this is incredibly floppy. I don't know if I could crack the spine if I wanted to. Like, I would have to, like, which I've already done a short where I do that. And I'm not doing that with this one, because look at that. That thing is uncracked, and I just opened it all the way up like that. Uncracked. That's wild. I've never seen a mass market paperback this floppy. It's weird. Anyway, I'm off on a tangent. This is One Door Away from Heaven. Michelina? I don't know if I'm saying that right. Bellsong is on a mission. She is following a missing family to the edge of America, to a place she never knew existed. A place of terror, wonder, and shattering revelation. What awaits her there will change her life and the life of everyone she knows, if she can find the key to survival. At stake are a young girl of extraordinary goodness, a young boy with killers on his trail, and Mickey's own wounded soul. So yes, this one sounds really good, and I would like that to be my second Koontz read. And then it's just been too long since I came back to Matthew Corbett with Robert McCammon, and this is Cardinal Black. I think this is book number, is it 7? 7 out of 9? So I'm like really close to being done with the Matthew Corbett series. Where we're at now, I think we're still in the UK or in England after the events of The Man in the Mask, or Freedom from the Mask. Freedom in the Mask. Man in the Mask is a movie from forever ago. Completely different thing. But I'm excited here because of where we left off at the end of the last book. I have questions and I need answers. So yes, Cardinal Black. And I mean, they're getting back to being a little bit on the thicker side, but it's still not terrible. I say that. This is only 315, maybe 340 pages. This isn't bad at all. I don't know what I'm talking about. This is actually very reasonable for a Matthew Corbett book. So I'm excited for that. And then another arc I've been meaning to get to for about a month now. This is The Execution of Rooker Flynn by A.R. Witham. This is the end of the Locke Institute trilogy, but there is more Keymark coming, and I'm just so excited for this because, I mean, A.R. Witham has been coming in with the 1-2 punch. This entire trilogy, he has kept me off balance and the best way. Like, it's just so good. Like, I don't want to talk too much about it because anything I say is going to be like too much. But you need to read this. You need to do yourself a favor and read this either on audiobook where Andy is the narrator, or pick them up, do an immersion read, whatever you want to do. But this is just a lot of fun. And if you think you know what's going to happen, you never do, because it's just bait and switch, bait and switch, bait and switch. You start getting your hopes up and then it yanks the carpet out from underneath you. Oh, this entire trilogy. I love it. I love it so much. I'm really excited. So, finally getting to the end of that series. And then, of course, we've got a Pendergast book. If you're noticing a trend here, I'm doing a Pendergast book every month. In fact, I've already decided that as soon as I reach the end of the Pendergast series, I'm looping back around to the beginning, because it's going to take me 2 years to get back to the same spot again to do one a month. I'm also going to plan on doing Nora Kelly, Thunderhead, all of that is being loaded into my TBR for the foreseeable future. It's Douglas Preston, Lincoln Child. These are comfort reads to me. Mystery thriller with a supernatural twist. I'm so excited, especially where we left off in, I think, Verses for the Dead was the last one I read. So I've been reading one a month. I'm getting caught back up. I've got another, I think, 4 before I'm current with the series until the next release. Or maybe that includes the next release, which is a prequel anyway. So I'm really excited. I love Pendergast so much, to the point where I've rebought all of the hardcovers. You can't really see them, but this entire shelf right here, Pendergast, all of it. So yeah, we've got Crooked River. That's what's up next. I love it so much. Drop some Pendergast love in the comments down below, or if you're interested, I mean, Relic right here, amazing book. I love it so much. And then if you can see it here, we've got Heretical Fishing 2. I loved this one. To the point where, like, I feel the need to read book 2. I haven't read this one yet, but I love this series. Book 1 was a lot of fun, to the point where, like, things are starting to change by the end of it, and I'm excited to see where that goes in book 2. And right here, we've got, I think this is Sergeant Snips and Sergeant Snips' friend, who she just likes to chuck into the water. It's a lot of fun. It's it's an interesting relationship dynamic. But I don't know. If you haven't checked this out, it's cultivation, it's cozy, it's progression, it's all those things, but at the same time, all the main character wants to do is annoy the cults and fish. And it's fantastic. So yes, I will be fitting this in. I gotta thank my patrons for introducing me to this series. This started out as a patron pick read where I believe from the Wizard Adept tier and up, you can submit a book every other month for me to read. I might have the tiers wrong, I'd have to go and check. But basically, this started out as one of those for my patron Doug, and now I'm jumping into book 2 before the end of the year because I have to. It was fantastic. So yes, we've got that one right there. And then speaking of that, my patron Scott submitted A Drop of Corruption, and that is the pick for this month. And this is a bit thicker than Tainted Cup, but I am excited to check it out. This is more like biological technology, Sherlock Holmesian, with a slight bit of like dark fantasy, maybe dark horror-ish vibes to it. I didn't get a lot of horror out of the first book, but who knows? Maybe I'll get a little bit more here. But yeah, this is Drop of Corruption. And Anne and Den Mystery is apparently the name of the series. I don't think I knew that until just this moment. But yes, it's Asian fantasy. I love Asian fantasy, so I'm really excited to see what this one has in store for me. So thank you, Scott, for your pick. And then finally, we've got the patron book club book for the month, and that is Ararat by Christopher Golden. And I don't know a whole lot about this, but Christopher Golden's Ararat is a heart-pounding tale of an adventure that goes wrong on a biblical scale. When an earthquake reveals a secret cave hidden inside Mount Ararat in Turkey, a daring, newly engaged couple are determined to be the first ones inside, and what they discover will change everything. The cave is actually a buried ancient ship that many quickly come to believe is Noah's Ark. When a team of scholars, archaeologists, and filmmakers make it inside the Ark, they discover an elaborate coffin in its recesses. Inside the coffin, they find an ugly, misshapen cadaver. Not the holy man they expected, but a hideous creature with horns. That sounds really cool. So I'm excited to check this one out with my patrons in the book club. Again, link in the description box down below if you want to join. But these are the things that I plan to read. These are the things I want to read. But of course, I'm in full-on mood read at this point, so I don't know what subs I'm going to make, what changes I'm going to make. It'll be fun to watch the weekly reading wrap-ups to see what happens. But that's all I've really got for today, guys. Please let me know your November reading plans, and till next time, peace out, stay magical, bye. And as always, I want to give a huge thank you to my patrons. Thank you for supporting my passion and my hobby. It means the world to me.